Good morning, and a warm welcome to your show, Sunny Mornings, Ocean Beach. I'm your host, Melissa, and it's Tuesday, September 2nd. You'll be interested to know. 76 years ago, today in 1949, the classic film The Third Man was released in London, United Kingdom, a masterpiece of cinema that continues to inspire filmmakers and audiences alike. This celebrated motion picture, directed by Carol Reed, starring Joseph Cotten, Alida Valli, and Orson Welles, represents human creativity, artistic achievement, and the enduring power of storytelling, a beacon of cultural progress. So now you know. And now, it's time for the Surf Report. Tuesday at Ocean Beach. This morning, it's looking choppy with waves around 2 to 4 feet. Conditions are expected to remain choppy as the day goes on, with heights holding at 3+ feet. Winds are currently onshore at 8 miles per hour and will increase slightly throughout the afternoon. Best time to ride is at 7 a.m. with the 3-foot incoming high tide when the south-southwest swell is 2 feet at 15 seconds and the onshore wind is 7 miles per hour. The nearshore buoy in San Francisco Bar reads 60 degrees for the water temperature. Choppy conditions prevail with waves ranging from 2 to 3+ feet on Wednesday, as winds shift from west to west-southwest at 10 to 15 miles per hour. Thursday sees similar sizes, with fair conditions early, but deteriorating to choppy as winds pick up to 17 miles per hour. Friday holds steady at 2 to 3 feet, but winds remain strong, keeping conditions challenging throughout the day. This morning, it's patchy drizzle, and it feels like 60 degrees, with 8 mile per hour wind. The sunset will take place at 7:36, and it will rise again tomorrow at 6:43. It looks like we're in for some patchy drizzle early this morning, but it should turn partly sunny by late morning, with a high near 63 and a light west-southwest breeze. Tonight, expect more patchy drizzle after 11 p.m., mostly cloudy skies, a low around 58, and a gentle wind. Looking ahead in the weather. Expect patchy drizzle before 8 a.m. on Wednesday, with mostly cloudy skies and a high near 63. Wednesday night will be mostly cloudy, with a low around 57. Thursday continues mostly cloudy, with a high near 62. Thursday night brings cloudy skies, with a low around 58. Friday remains mostly cloudy, with a high near 62. Friday night stays mostly cloudy, with a low around 58. Saturday will be partly sunny, with a high near 63. Saturday night returns to mostly cloudy, with a low around 58. Bonjour, food enthusiasts. This podcast is brought to you by Versailles Cafe and Pastries in Encinitas. Nestled on El Camino Real South, just north of Encinitas Boulevard, this cafe is a haven for culinary delights. Indulge in their amazing Eggs Benedict or their gluten-free crepes. You can grab a panini for lunch or just breeze on through to get your morning coffee. They are open every day from 8 to 5. So stop on by and don't forget to tell them Sunny Morning sent you. In local news, flying cars used to be something we only saw on the television show, The Jetsons, but now the future has arrived. On Thursday, ABC 7 News got the first look at a flying car that will soon be taking off at 2 Bay Area airports. San Mateo-based Alef Aeronautics designed this innovative vehicle, which is the first in the world capable of vertical takeoff. The company has agreements with Half Moon Bay and Hollister airports to begin test operations. ALES CEO Jim Duchovny stated, "Embracing electric aviation, which is quieter, which is cheaper, and the vertical takeoff and landing aviation, which does not require the runway or a taxiway, is actually where all the aviation is going right now. Alef has the cars available for pre-order now, with a price tag of $300,000. The company expects to start production early next year. Now on to sports. Less than 24 hours after handing Alabama its first loss in a season opener since 2001, Florida State quarterback Tommy Castellanos is capitalizing on the weekend's biggest upset. His website is selling 8 shirts and sweatshirts, taunting the number 8 Crimson Tide over its 31-17 loss to the Seminoles. Some merchandise features the line, "Nick can't save them," referencing his comments about the Tide in June. On Saturday, he backed up those words, leading Florida State to a stunning victory. He completed 9 of 14 pass attempts for 152 yards against Alabama. The Seminoles will face East Texas A&M next Saturday. In local sports. Yesterday afternoon at Coors Field in Denver, the Giants beat the Rockies 8-2. Teng earned the win pitching 5 1/3 innings with 2 earned runs and 8 strikeouts. Devers hit a homer to right, Gilbert powered a 388-foot homer, and Adames added a 393-foot homer to left. The Giants finished with 11 hits, 0 errors, and left 6 runners on base. The Giants' record is now 69-69. Logan Webb, 12-9 with a 3.16 earned run average, goes against Kyle Freeland, 3-13 with a 5.28 earned run average. First pitch is scheduled for 5:40 with clear skies at a temperature of 82 degrees. In top news, in a significant clash over Olympic surfing for the 2028 Games in Los Angeles, US Ski and Snowboard is attempting to take control, but many surfers are resisting this move. Sophie Goldschmidt, the head of US Ski and Snowboard, believes surfing aligns with their mission to support elite athletes. However, former champion surfer Ian Cairns argues they are trying to ski-jack surfing from its rightful community. USA Surfing, the current governing body, is fighting back, citing recent investments and support from local leaders. The U.S. Olympic and Paralympic Committee will ultimately decide which organization will represent Olympic surfers. In business news, Kraft Heinz is approaching a significant breakup plan, according to sources familiar with the matter. This decision would effectively reverse much of the work from the notorious merger of Kraft and Heinz in 2015, orchestrated by Warren Buffett and Brazilian private equity firm 3G Capital Partners. A transaction could be announced as early as next week, but plans are subject to change. The Wall Street Journal reported that Kraft plans to spin off a substantial portion of its grocery business, potentially valued at as much as $20 billion. The split would occur amid a trend of corporate breakups in the food and beverage industry. In crypto movement, Bitcoin is down 3% to about $110,000. Ethereum is down 8% to just under 4,400. And XRP is down 0.5% to $2.81. Moving on to a more local vibe. In our community spotlight on health and wellness, we are working with a national Pilates studio to bring you some free classes, so listen up. Check out Club Pilates, with several locations in the San Diego area. Pilates presents a comprehensive wellness approach, cultivating strength, reducing tension, and elevating mental well-being. Scientific research affirms its benefits. So now you can check out Club Pilates for a free class, with locations in Encinitas, Solana Beach, Oceanside, La Jolla, and more. Just be sure to tell them Sunny Morning sent you by. And now, back to the show. Let's talk tech. The digital tokens backing the Trump family's cryptocurrency venture, World Liberty Financial, fell in value on Monday in their first day of trading. Known as World Liberty tokens, they were sold to investors after the Trump family launched the venture last year. Investors voted in July to make them tradable, allowing for potential sales and purchases. Initially, the tokens traded above $0, but later fell by about 12%, bringing their market capitalization to just below $7 billion. Major exchanges, including Binance and OKX, are offering the tokens. Critics argue that Trump family's involvement represents profound conflicts of interest. And in entertainment news, Alan Ritchson, known for Reacher, is making waves with his super unique film Motor City, which premieres in Venice on August 30th. This action thriller is almost entirely dialogue-free, allowing for an intense focus on physical performances and stylized visuals. Ritchson portrays a blue-collar character seeking revenge after losing his fiancé and freedom. He emphasizes the challenge and exhilaration of acting without dialogue, relying on internal emotions to convey his character's turmoil. Additionally, he produced the film, aiming to elevate action cinema with a visceral experience. While rumors swirl about Batman, Ritchson remains open to future projects with DC. Well, alrighty folks, it's time for the quote of the day. And today, our quote comes from the American novelist and short story writer Ray Bradbury. And he said, "We are an impossibility in an impossible universe, highlighting the power of creativity and storytelling to transcend boundaries and inspire progress." And that's a wrap for this morning. You can check out our Instagram, YouTube, and TikTok for some captivating aerial videos with local news and the surf reports. Have an amazing day, my good friends. We'll see you tomorrow with another episode of Sunny Mornings, Ocean Beach.